Here are the top stories for June 15th. President Marcos will travel to Kazan, Russia next week for his first meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin and to co-chair the ASEAN-Russia Commemorative Summit, marking the 35th anniversary of dialogue relations between the regional bloc and Moscow. The June 17th to 18th summit will bring together Association of Southeast Asian Nations leaders and Russia to review progress on their strategic partnership and chart its future direction, according to the Department of Foreign Affairs. ASEAN 2026 Philippines spokesperson Dominic Xavier Imperial. As ASEAN chair, Marcos will co-chair the summit alongside Putin. The summit holds particular significance for the Philippines as it coincides with the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Manila and Moscow this year and marks Marcos's first visit to Russia since assuming office. 2 weeks after a dramatic power shift ended a 2-day Senate deadlock, senators are set to return for a special session amid renewed speculation that Senator Sherwin Gatchalian could finally be formally installed as Senate President. This was after President Marcos called Congress to a special session on June 17th to urgently act on priority legislative measures. Under Proclamation No. 1318, signed on June 15th, the President directed lawmakers to take up priority bills that remain pending despite having reached advanced stages of legislation. Senator Erwin Tulfo said it's possible that the Senate leadership row will be addressed in the special session, with the hope that Gatchalian will be installed as the new Senate President. Ateneo de Manila University has accepted the resignations of men's basketball head coach Tab Baldwin and team manager Quimpo, effective immediately, in the aftermath of the tragic deaths of student-athletes Baterbonia and Divine Adili during a team-building activity in Dipaculao, Aurora, on June 8th. Speaking publicly for the first time since the incident, Ateneo President Father Bobby Yap S.J. announced the development, saying the university continues to address the consequences of the tragedy. Ateneo President Father Bobby Yap S.J. publicly apologized as the university continued to mourn the deaths of Baterbonia and Adili, speaking with a heavy heart and recognizing the deep grief and frustration felt by the families of the two student-athletes and the wider public. Baldwin took over the Ateneo program in 2016 and guided the Blue Eagles to 4 UAAP championships in 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2022. The Philippines remains under a monsoon break, a period when the southwest monsoon or habagat has no direct effect on the country, PAGASA said on Monday, June 15th. But while generally fair weather conditions are expected to prevail, PAGASA warned that thunderstorms developing later in the day could still bring heavy rains and trigger flash floods or landslides in vulnerable areas. PAGASA noted that the easterlies remains the dominant weather system in the country. They added that no low-pressure area or tropical cyclone has been monitored inside or outside the Philippine area of responsibility as of Monday morning. The Palestinian death toll from the Israel-Hamas war has surpassed 73,000, Gaza's health ministry said Sunday, as Israeli military operations continued despite a stalled and fragile ceasefire in place since October. Israel says it is targeting Hamas and other militants who pose a threat, and in response to ceasefire violations, including occasional attacks. Nearly 1,000 people have been killed in Gaza since the start of the ceasefire, according to the health ministry. 5 Israeli soldiers have been killed since the truce. Moreover, 173,200 people have been wounded since the start of the war on October 7, 2023, following the Hamas-led attack into Israel. That attack killed some 1,200 people and took 251 others hostage. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.